Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today I want to talk about this full-size budget knife from CMB called the Explorer. This is and has been a fantastic budget knife to carry, to cut with, to use. It serves so many purposes. It has a wonderful blade, 14C 28N. Very unique blade style where you've got this nice flat up here, great for attaching your sharpening system. I sharpened this recently. And then you've got this really nice spear point, maybe modified drop point here. You've got micarta handles with the reversible clip. You've got the CMB pivot, which is a captive pivot. You've got jimping on the blade. You've got a full set of liners and a back spacer with a hidden lanyard tube behind your scales. But the action on this knife is next level. It's thumb stud actuated, or you can just give it a flick from the bar style lock. You can just pull back on that and flick it out and it'll give you a quick open. I usually use the back of my finger and just give it a little flick like that, or you can use your thumb and give it a flick. Either way, it locks up extremely well. The bar style lock is one of the strongest locks in the EDC game, partially because that lock is operated under tension. So what happens when you see that tang, when the tang comes up and that lock slides forward, it's engaging about 1/4 of an inch of that tang. So that tang's not going anywhere. You don't have any side to side, any up or down on this knife. It just really is put together well. It centers well. It's on ball bearings. It's just a really nice knife at under $60. What I was surprised with was the size. A lot of times when you get budget knives in, they're going to be small knives. This is a good mid-size to large size knife. Do a couple of quick size comparisons with like a Benchmade bug out. You can see the Explorer is a good bit bigger than the bug out. Pull it up next to a Paramilitary 2. And you can see this just a little bit shorter than the Paramilitary 2. So it splits the bug out and the Para 2 really nicely to come up with what I think is a very nice sized knife for that medium to medium large size hand. So let's do a little quick measuring here. And we'll learn that this is an 8-inch knife, roughly 8 inches. 3.5-inch blade, 4.5-inch body. The grip that I like to hold is right here. Some people might like to keep it in its back grip. I don't, because I get material in the choil. I like to keep my finger here. So I'm going to get your first measurement back here. And you're looking at 3.5 inches. If you go right here, where I like to grip it, you pick up another 1/2 inch here at 4 inches to right here. That's where I like to hold the knife. Let's do a little cutting. And I have been cutting a lot with this knife, so much so that I went ahead and sharpened it. Did not lay the angle back. It's a great cardboard destroyer, box destroyer, package opener. But really, like if you work the recycle bin and you like to take your Amazon boxes and break them down so you can get more in your recycle bin, this is a great knife for a task like that. If you're going hiking, if you're just using it for your EDC knife and you don't know what necessarily you're going to get into during the day, this knife can kind of get you in and out of just about anything that you're trying to get into. I wouldn't recommend prying with that tip because the tip is a little bit thin, but I can assure you that you could probably get by prying with that tip if you needed to. Light prying, again, it's a work knife, so sometimes you're going to have to put it through some tasks that aren't necessarily ideally made for it, right? So you have to push it to some extent. I think this knife you could really push to get some really strong results out of. Let's look at the makeup just of our steel in terms of our thickness. So we've got 0.1200 on the blade stock. Our handle is going to come in over ½ inch, just over 0.5190. So a nice, what I consider to be comfortable platform to hold, because you do get a full handful. There's a lot to be said for a full handful there. Feels really good, feels really nice. Whether I'm poking, whether I'm doing push cuts, whether I'm doing pull cuts, there's a lot of different ways you can use this knife. I just think it really can cross a lot of T's, dot a lot of I's in your collection, depending on what it is exactly you're looking for in a knife. If you're not looking for just a camping bruiser, this knife might be a knife to get you through to the next knife, because it is definitely checks a lot of boxes. So right at 4 ounces, we had a 3.5 inch blade. To me, that's right within that inch per ounce. Yeah, it's a little bit heavier, but I like a little bit heavier knife. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that little bit of extra girth, not just in the handle, but the thickness in the blade. I like the fact that I've got a flat that I can attach my sharpening system to. I like the fact that this sharpened up so well. This knife, we didn't cut paper after we cut. It's sharpened up like a champ. I love 14C, and the great thing about it is now I can strop it back to life a little bit more, because you can use and rejuvenate 14C a lot more than just having to go back to the stone. Even though I didn't take much metal off because I didn't lower my angle, I just kind of kept my angle tight there. But yeah, guys, this is the CMB Explorer, a knife that I can highly recommend if you're looking for a value price knife, say around under $60, right around there. Take a look at CMB. I'll leave some links in the description. But most importantly, I appreciate you guys coming to check it out. I do ask, and I do thank, more importantly, anyone who subscribes to my channel. Thank you for supporting the channel. I thank anyone who comes in to check out my knife and EDC content. If you're so inclined and you hadn't had a chance yet, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon by it. If not, hit the like button. Do me a favor, there'll be a video popping up over here or over here. If it interests you, give it a watch. Watch part of it. Most importantly, look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for one another. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.